Yo yo, this is Fat Bums. And look, I found the exit. This is part 6, I believe. Yeah, part 6 of the Stanley parable. Uh, I'm pretty sure it's going to reset again as soon as I go to the exit. Let's see. Oh, wait. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above the countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. There's no... Ah, I've not been there. Okay. What's this? Well, this is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Not seen that either. Okay, let's just go and see.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time choose.
What? We crashed. What the fuck's going on? What's she say? Restart the game. Who the fuck is she anyway? What the fuck? Oh great. Right, we're gonna go to the mind control room this time. It's not even changed. Let's check everything.
A
As
soft
usual.
wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Yeah, where's the weather, fucker? Turn you off. Whoa, what the f... Oh! I'm on the roof. Nearly. Whoa. Oh! I'll stand up now. Oh, got over. I think that's the desk. Oh, fell off. How did I get up? Jump button. No. Shit. What the fuck am I glitching? Shit, I can't see.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No, I'm not. Asshole.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected Continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
What the fuck? Right, let's just get out of here. Oh, you gotta be joking. It won't let me click it. Oh, you fucking asshole. Right, we'll have to do that again. Press yes.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes?
What's this?
Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Crouch. Stop.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Click yet now.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
What?
There once was a man named Stanley.
Oh my god.
Who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Oh my god.
Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Yeah.
You too will become quite unbearable.
I can't move it on. I think that's it. Restart again. Fucking hell. He's a twat, him. Right, I'm not going out the window again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I'm still
Perhaps
checking
he
the
had
doors,
simply
though.
missed a memo.
Never seen that door before. What that be? I wonder if he can get up. Nope. Nope. Oh. What's this? It won't let me type one. Oh. I have to find out what that is. Am I going the right way? Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door
Right,
on
we're
his
going to
left.
mind control this time, not escape. So, let's see what happens down there.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might... Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room.
Oh my god,
Please
I'm not doing
take
anything in
your
that
time.
room. Nothing. Oh my god.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Actually,
to his boss's
I'm
office.
kissing the secretary. So it's open this time? Nope. Oh! Oh, it opened! Oh! We'll get that next time. We're doing mind control. What the hell is going on with the doors? We'll do mind control first.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Doors
Stanley was
scared him.
once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
This looks like Mr. Burns' office of The Simpsons. Mind control. Then we'll go that slow thing next. That may be the next part. Depends how long this one goes. Okay, join us on episode 7. And we'll go in. I didn't expect the other ending, otherwise it would have been on this. And then we'll do this one next episode.